My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from skip tracing to collecting to management, and I've owned 2 debt collection agencies. For the past 8 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit, and now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. Welcome to Ask a Debt Collector, where I answer your questions regarding credit and debt, and I give it to you from the perspective of a debt collector, because I've been a debt collector for 15 years, as the video stated before. I am transitioning into credit repair, number one, because it's just way more gratifying. I'm actually helping people during this pandemic. A lot has transpired and a lot has opened up my eyes with regards to everything that is happening. 15 years in the debt collection industry. Obviously, the debt collection industry, I believe, will always be here because it is a needed service. But I battled so long with just the way that I felt about calling people to pay on debts. A lot of times, having to sue people, and a lot of times having to do all sorts of things with regards to getting the money. On the credit repair side, it's a lot better, because one of the things that I realized is we as individuals, we didn't have the actual education to understanding credit in the beginning. I believe that with every single person, if they have the education to understanding what credit is in the beginning, it'll avoid a lot of us going on the debt collection side where we default and we can't afford to pay. So if you understand what credit is, you understand how to use it, then it can stop you having to go through debt collections and even lawsuits and the harassment that comes with regards to all of that. So I wanted to be on this end, the beginning end, with the educational aspect of credit repair, and that is why I am doing credit repair. Check out the company. Website is coming very, very soon. Clear and Strategic is the name of the company, LLC, and obviously the name speaks for itself. I want to give you a clear and strategic way to prepare and to get your credit score from wherever you are now to where you want to be in simple steps. Obviously, understanding the education aspect of credit in general. Today, I want to talk to you guys about 6 important guidelines in life. And obviously, you can use this with regards to credit repair. You can use this with regards to debt collections. You can use this with regard to your everyday life, okay? Number 1, when you're alone, mind your thoughts. Very key. When you're alone, by yourself, mind your thoughts, because what you think here is what's going to be your outcome in life. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're telling the truth. Number 2, when you're with your friends, mind your tongue. Mind what it is that you state. A lot of times, the reality is people are going to always remember what was said from you. And when you're around your friends and so forth, mind your tongue. You don't want to be talking bad about people or whatever the circumstance is, because if the reality is, as a friend, one of the things that you learn, if I had a friend and he talks about other friends within our group, the reality is he's talking about me as well. And so that's the judgment that'll come upon you. Number 3, very important. When you're angry, mind your temper. Nothing worse than getting angry and acting emotional. I've talked about this before. When you're angry, mind your temper. When you get upset, worst case scenario, walk off, count to 5, count to 10, and once you calm down, you'll realize whatever it was that you're angry about most likely didn't need that type of energy. Number 4, when you're with a group, mind your behavior. Very important. When you're in a group setting, obviously you're representing that group. You want to mind your behavior. You don't want to be acting crazy or doing anything outlandish, because you're not going to have any groups later. Number 5, when you're in trouble, mind your emotions. Nothing worse than being in trouble or something happening and you not gaining control of your emotions. A lot of times when we act on our emotions, we make big mistakes. So mind your emotions when you're in trouble. Number 6, the last and final one, when God starts to bless you, or when the universe starts to bless you, or whatever it is that you believe in or don't believe in, when you start to become blessed or you start to become wealthy or you start, getting stuff, mind your ego. Sometimes when going through stuff, we forget where we came from. The reality is we're all human beings and we all started at one plateau. And because I am way more successful than the next man doesn't mean that I can look at that next man down upon that next man. Mind your ego as you start becoming blessed with the finer things in life. Always do that. Now, if you have any questions about credit or debt, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. And as always, you be great. And don't forget to like and subscribe.